Why comparing yourself destroys your progress. Comparing yourself to others is a silent trap. It feels normal, scrolling through feeds, hearing about achievements, noticing who's ahead, but each comparison quietly erodes your momentum. You see someone else's success and measure it against your own start point, your own timeline, your own struggles, and suddenly, your progress feels small. Your effort seems insufficient. Your goals feel unreachable. Here's the truth. Comparison doesn't motivate. It diminishes. It steals energy. It fragments focus. It replaces deliberate action with anxiety, envy, or distraction. Most people fail to realize their path is unique. Their pace is unique. Their strengths, weaknesses, and timing cannot be replicated. Trying to keep up with someone else is like running on a treadmill while the finish line moves further away. Breaking free begins with awareness. Notice when you compare and pause. Shift your attention back to your growth, your progress, your momentum. Step 1. Measure against yourself, not others. Track your wins daily. Even small victories compound into unstoppable progress over weeks and months. Step 2. Control inputs. Limit exposure to triggers that spark comparison. Endless feeds, constant notifications, external noise. Protect your focus, protect your confidence. Step 3. Celebrate invisible wins. A habit formed, a task completed, a mindset improved. These may be unseen by the world, but they are your leverage. Step 4. Anchor in purpose. Your goals exist for your life, not to compete or impress. Alignment with your values outweighs external benchmarks every time. Step 5. Shift perspective. Use others' success as inspiration, not measurement. Observe, learn, adapt, but never judge yourself by their journey. Comparison is a thief. Self-focus is a multiplier. Comparison is subtle, almost invisible, yet devastating. Picture this. You scroll through social media, see someone's achievement, their perfect image, their milestone. You feel a twinge of envy. Maybe it's frustration, maybe it's doubt. That feeling is momentum theft. Every second spent comparing is a second not spent building your own path. Most people think comparison motivates them. It doesn't. It paralyzes potential. It shifts focus from the actions that matter to thoughts that distract. The more you chase someone else's timeline, the further you fall behind your own. Here's a story. A man wanted to launch a project. Every day, he looked at competitors, at peers, at benchmarks. He felt inadequate, distracted, unsure. Progress stalled. One morning, he decided to measure only his own steps. One task completed, one email sent, one design finished. Momentum returned. In weeks, results exceeded what he feared he could ever achieve. The lesson: focus on your track, not the crowd's finish line. Step 1. Daily self-check. Record wins, progress, and completed actions. Track yourself, not the world. Step 2. Input audit. Reduce exposure to feeds or environments that trigger envy. Protect mental energy. Distraction is a silent productivity killer. Step 3. Micro celebrations. Every task done, every habit formed, every insight gained. Honor it. These invisible wins stack faster than comparison ever could. Step 4. Purpose-first alignment. Your goals exist for your life, not to measure up to someone else. Each day you align your actions with your values. You compound leverage in your own orbit. Step 5. Transform observation into learning. Watch others not to compare, but to absorb strategies, insights, and methods. Use observation to grow, not to diminish. Comparison is a subtle predator. Self-focus is an invisible engine of growth. Momentum isn't stolen, it's created. Now imagine the full picture, the subtle cumulative cost of comparison. Each time you measure yourself against someone else, you lose a fraction of your focus, your energy, your momentum. Days become weeks, weeks become months, and progress stalls without anyone noticing. The damage is silent, but relentless. Meanwhile, the person who chooses self-alignment moves differently. They track their wins, protect their energy, and prioritize actions that compound their life. One deliberate step today is worth more than 100 distracted comparisons tomorrow. Consider this example. A man wanted to grow his business. Every day he compared himself to competitors, feeling inadequate and overwhelmed. One day he switched the lens. He measured only his own output. Calls made, systems improved, small tasks completed. Momentum returned. Within a month, his progress outpaced what he thought others had achieved. The shift wasn't in talent, it was in focus and self-alignment. Breaking the cycle requires repeated conscious redirection. Pause when envy rises. Return focus to your actions, your growth, your measurable steps. Protect your mind from unnecessary noise. Limit inputs that trigger comparison. Celebrate invisible wins. Every task completed, every habit formed, every small step forward. Observe others for lessons, not benchmarks. Learn, adapt, but never judge your progress by their path. The truth, comparison is a silent thief of potential. Self-focus is an invisible engine of growth. Momentum compounds where attention goes. Your actions today determine the version of yourself that shows up tomorrow. Most fail because they chase others' timelines. Those who win design their own path, move first, and measure only against themselves. The trap is invisible. Every glance at someone else's success, every comparison you make, quietly chips away at your momentum. Days pass. Effort feels smaller than it is. Progress feels slower than it could be. But the person who breaks free, they measure against themselves, not others. One deliberate action, one habit strengthened, one step taken, these compound into unstoppable growth. Momentum builds silently, imperceptibly, yet powerfully. Start today. Track your wins, protect your energy, and focus on the actions that matter most for your journey. Pause when envy rises, celebrate the invisible victories. Learn from others, but never let their path define your speed or worth. Comparison steals potential. Self-focus multiplies it. The small, consistent choices you make now shape the version of yourself that will dominate tomorrow. Every repeated action tells your mind, I am capable. I act. I grow. Every day you act, the cycle flips. Momentum overtakes hesitation. Confidence compounds faster than doubt. Growth becomes inevitable. Most fail because they measure themselves against someone else. You succeed because you design your actions, your environment, and your habits to create leverage, intentionally, relentlessly, and in alignment with your own path. Subscribe, like, follow, and share for more content for you to